Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to decode something today that is, well, incredibly familiar but absolutely vital. We're looking at the ultimate secret to a long, completely independent life. And, you might be a little surprised to hear that this secret doesn't start with your genetics, and it certainly doesn't start with some super expensive anti-aging treatment. It actually starts right down at your feet. In the medical world, there's this classic, kind of intimidating saying, when a person grows old, the legs age first. The truth is, aging doesn't just knock on your door in the form of a few wrinkles or gray hairs. Actually, scratch that. The real decline begins from the ground up, way before you notice it anywhere else in your body. To really put this into perspective, just think about this shocking fact for a second. Your legs contain 50% of your body's muscle mass, 50% of your skeletal system, and 50% of your entire blood vessel network. I mean, no way, right? Half of your physical life force, literally half of your entire biological machinery, is located right there in your lower half. When we neglect our legs, we're basically neglecting half of our entire body. And unfortunately, this is where the trouble really starts. After we hit age 60, we lose an average of 1 to 2% of our leg muscle mass every single year. Now, 1 to 2% might sound pretty insignificant, right? But it triggers this massive domino effect. As that leg muscle shrinks, the rest of your body's systems start to break down and weaken right along with it. It's literally a full body decline triggered just by the atrophy of your foundation. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our definitive 6-part roadmap to upgrade your body today. 1. Origin of aging. 2. Pillar 1. The heart. 3. Pillar 2. The factory. 4. Pillar 3. Brain update. 5. The human element. And 6. Nutrition and freedom. Section 1. Origin of aging. So, for the longest time, we've had this kind of outdated mindset that getting old naturally means getting weak. That it's just our destiny to eventually rely on walking sticks and painkillers. But modern medicine tells us a completely different story. The real hallmark of aging isn't looking older. It's actually muscle atrophy, which leads to a loss of balance and those terrifying, life-threatening falls. That is what we're actually fighting against here. But hey, the great news? We can fight it, and we can fight it effectively. Think of your body as a manageable biological system. Just like your smartphone, it just needs a regular daily update. All it takes is a 15-minute daily commitment to movement to lubricate those joints, stimulate your neurochemicals, and basically upgrade your whole system. Section 2, Pillar 1, the heart. Now, we aren't talking about the heart in your chest here. We're talking about your legs, and specifically a ridiculously simple yet highly effective exercise, the heel raise. In the medical community, the calf muscle is actually referred to as your second heart. Most of us just think of our calves as, muscles for walking, but they actually function exactly like a venous pump. When you raise your heels, the calf muscles contract and squeeze the deep veins. This creates this incredible mechanical anti-gravity pump that actively pushes blood back up to your chest, directly assisting your actual heart. And the cardiovascular benefits of this pumping action, they're absolutely massive. First off, it flushes out stagnant blood, which is crucial for preventing deep vein thrombosis, those really dangerous blood clots. Secondly, all this fresh circulation warms your feet and banishes those terrible midnight leg cramps, which means a much, much deeper sleep for you. And amazingly, pumping this blood upward reduces pressure in the lower abdomen. Believe it or not, that is a fantastic way to prevent conditions like hemorrhoids. Section 3. Pillar 2. The factory. Moving on, we're focusing on the thigh and glute muscles now, and the star exercise here is the squat, or really, simply standing up and sitting down from a chair. Think of your massive thigh and glute muscles as the body's giant sugar factory. When you activate them, they consume blood sugar at an incredibly efficient rate. But they don't just burn calories. Now, what's really interesting about this is they actually secrete special chemicals called myokines. These magical little chemicals cross the blood-brain barrier. And once they're in the brain, they protect your nerve cells and help maintain mental clarity. So by working your legs, you're literally protecting your brain from cognitive decline. It's a total game changer. But the key with squats is doing them right so you don't damage your knee cartilage. Here's your foolproof 4-step guide. Step 1, find a sturdy chair or a wall for support if you need it. Step 2, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Step 3, and pay attention because this is the absolutely crucial one. Push your hips backward as if you're searching for a chair to sit on. You never want to let your knees extend past your toes. And finally, step 4, always exhale firmly as you use your power to push back up to a standing position. Section 4, Pillar 3, Brain Update. The exercise for this next upgrade is the one-leg stand. We usually tend to think of balancing as just a physical strength issue, but it is so much more than that. Balancing on one leg is a direct software update for your central nervous system. Specifically, it upgrades your brain's vestibular system and the hippocampus. You can actually use this to test your own biological vestibular age right at home. If you're between 60 and 69 years old, your target should be to hold a one-leg stand for 5 seconds. If you're 30 to 39, your target is 9 seconds. It's a brilliant interactive way to diagnose exactly how well your brain's balance control center is functioning right now. So your daily goal should be to stand safely on one leg. Definitely hold on to something sturdy at first, for about 20 to 30 seconds per leg. Now, if you want to try the advanced mode, try closing your eyes once you feel steady. By doing this, you're essentially turning off the visual camera of your body. This forces the sensors in your brain and your vestibular system to work incredibly hard to keep you upright, which builds powerful new neural connections. Section 5, the human element. It's one thing to look at all this biology in theory, but it's another entirely to see how it transforms a real human life. I want to share a grounded success story that really brings this science to life. This is the story of Uncle Min, a 72-year-old gentleman. In month 1, he was completely dependent on a walking stick just to get around his own house. But he decided to start applying this 15-minute system. Through month 2, he consistently did his daily squats and heel raises. And by month 3, this incredible breakthrough happened. He was able to climb the stairs completely independently to light incense without anyone holding him up. In just 3 short months, he reclaimed his freedom. That's the power of this stuff.
Section 6, Nutrition and Freedom.
The exercises we just covered, the heel raises, the squats, the balancing, think of them as the architectural blueprint for your longevity. But obviously, you can't build a strong house without materials. You have to fuel the machine. So the crucial point is, to rebuild that teetering muscle tissue and beat age-related muscle loss, you need adequate protein, think eggs, chicken, or beans. You're going to need calcium to harden your skeletal structure, paired with vitamins D3 and K2 to ensure your body actually absorbs that calcium. And finally, drink plenty of water to keep those joints beautifully lubricated. Taking care of your legs truly is the golden key to health and longevity. Bringing this whole system upgrade together requires just 10 to 20 minutes a day of brisk walking, heel raises, one-leg stands, and squats. Doing this protects your nervous system, it pumps blood back to your heart, it improves your balance, and it maintains your flexibility. It's the whole shebang. I want to leave you today with one final, really provocative thought. We just laid out exactly how to protect 50% of your body's life force. The cost? It's simply 15 minutes a day. So ask yourself right now, how many minutes is freedom in your twilight years worth? You have the power to age with agility, with mental clarity, and to walk proudly on your own 2 feet. Don't wait for the decline to happen. Start your 15-minute daily habit today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll see you next time.